Alright guys, welcome. Break 227 is a random team 23 Elite Priority combo, which includes the 23 Elite Case and Priority Box. So let's flick over. Team list: Broncos, Riley Waterfall, Raiders, John, don't know how to pronounce it, Cerridus, I think. Bulldogs, John Stankovic, Vicious. Sharks, Joshua Murphy. Dolphins, Ben Condon. Titans, Steve Harris. Manly, Riley Waterfall. Storm, Tony Luxton. Knights, Ben Condon. Cowboys, McLean Purcell. Eels, Jai Dawson. Panthers, Rodney White. Rabbitohs, Russell Hart. Roosters, John Cerridus. Warriors, Jason Cerridus. And Tigers, McLean Purcell. I said John Cerridus a couple of times. That is Jason, sorry. Alright, where are we at? Here we are. So, we have our priority box as usual. That's for the end. Well, let's find out who our milestone case card is. Hey Rodney, been lucky so far. Every case that we've opened with the break case card's been on the top. It's not always the case. Number 16, Mr. Jason, congratulations. With Jazz Vega for the Warriors. I need to reposition that. Give me a moment. That should be good there. Chat back up. There we go. Alright, first box. Let's get into it. Good luck, everyone. Brighton Nakora, Maori All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Ben Hunt for the Dragons. Here we go. No stickers. Cameron Murray, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Just a reminder, guys, 232 and 233 breaks were listed this morning. They are both starting to sell out pretty quickly. Jeremy Marshall King, new recruit for the Dolphins. And break 230 and 231 has been added to the break schedule. Sapphire Mojo, Hamafido for the Dolphins, number 9. Cameron Munster, parallel for the Storm. Club champions, Thomas Burgess for the Rabbitohs, number 22. Anyone looking for photos from the first break, I have started, but they're not all done yet. Nicho Hynes parallel for the Sharks. I was fixing up breaks and things like that in between. And thanks to Tony Luxton, I enjoyed a couple of small Kit Kats. Quincy Dodd, Indigenous All-Stars. I'm not sure what it gets you, but thanks to Tony Luxton, it turns out I accept bribes. I'm not sure how much of a bribe it is, but I'll take them. JT in the Master Series. Knights Parallel Checklist. Brendan Smith, new recruit for the Roosters. New recruit, James Tarmo for the Cowboys. White Young Guns, Sean Russell for the Eels. Number 36. Luke Brooks, parallel for the Tigers. Dally M, Nicho Hynes for the Sharks. Kieran Foran, parallel for Titans. Indigenous All-Stars, Bobby Law. Was anyone watching the Raiders Dragons? They not getting up, did they? There you go. Oh. Ryan Pappenhausen, Clutch Kings for the Storm. Yeah, me and Mum were watching it, but we missed the golden point. Most important part of the whole match.
Yeah.
World Cup champions, Keezy Apps. Panthers, parallel checklist. Clutch Kings, Nicho Hynes. Dylan Brown, parallel for the Eels. Apasai Coruscant, new recruits for the Tigers. Dally M, Alex Johnston for the Rabbitohs. Jesse Bromwich, parallel for the Dolphins. Cooper Johns, new recruit for Manly. Jordan Ravener, Maori All-Stars. Josh Schuster, parallel for Manly. Regan Campbell Gillard, World Cup champions for the Eels. Patrick Carrigan, parallel for Broncos. New recruit, Zach Hosking for Panthers. And last packet for box number 1. Doesn't want to open. Ruby Mojo, Campbell Graham for the Rabbitohs, number 30. And Joseph Suwali, parallel for the Roosters. Throw those in the box. And we'll get into box number 2. Philip Semi, parallel for the Titans. Mary All-Stars, Zali Faye. Joey Manu, Dally M for the Roosters. Tommy Dearden, parallel for the Cowboys. JT and the Maroons. Campbell Graham, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Red Marnie, new recruit for the Bulldogs. New recruit for the Dolphins, Hammer Fido. Julia Robinson, World Cup champions. Ben Hunt, parallel for the Dragons. Nope. White Young Guns, Sanua Tarova, number 138 for the Panthers. Blake Brayley, parallel for the Sharks. Clutch Kings, Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. New recruit, Jackson Paulo for the Roosters. Indigenous All-Stars, Nico Hines. Black Young Guns, Eddie Blacker for the Panthers, number 40. Justin Olam, parallel for the Storm. Destiny Brill, Maori All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Jackson Hastings for the Knights. Jake Jaboyevich, parallel for Manly. Ruby Mojo, Big Tino for the Titans, number 3. Felice Kafusi, parallel for Dolphins. Tyrone Peachy, new recruit for Panthers. James Tedesco, World Cup champions. Roosters parallel checklist. Brent Naden, Indigenous All-Stars. New recruit Isaiah Papali'i for the Tigers. Emerald Mojo Joseph Tapine for the Raiders, number 8. Ryan Madison, parallel for the Eels. Pick one, Jared, pick one. Colin Talagi, new recruits for Manly. Dally M, Payne Huss for the Broncos. Reece Walsh, parallel for the Broncos. 2 packets left for box number 2. James Fisher-Harris, parallel for the Panthers. Clutch Kings, Anthony Milford for the Dolphins. Oh. Clutch Kings, Matt Burton for the Bulldogs. Isaiah Papali'i for the Tigers. New recruit Greg Marshew for the Knights. Oh god, I have my jumper sleeve falling down. Zane Musgrove, new recruit for the Dragons. Jake Averillo, parallel for the Bulldogs. Shanice Parker, Maori All-Stars. JT and the Kangaroos. Matthew Tomoko, parallel for the Raiders. Dally M as Yo for the Panthers. Dominic Young, parallel for Knights. Jock Madden, new recruit for the Broncos. White Young Guns, Isaiah Katoa for the Dolphins, number 150. Wade Egan, parallel for the Warriors. First Warriors card in the slot. They did start to break off with Milestone, but yeah, first card in the slot. Daly Cherry Evans, Clutch Kings for Manly. Titans Parallel Checklist. Sapphire Mojo, Joe Offengowie for the Tigers, number 15. Sifa Talakai, parallel for the Sharks. Gail Broughton, Maori All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Valentine Holmes for the Cowboys. Mitchell Barnett, new recruit for the Warriors. World Cup champions, Emma Tanigato. Joey Manu, parallel for the Roosters. Zoyo, World Cup champions. Damien Cook, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Ben Lovett, new recruit for the Rabbitohs. Dally M, Caitlin Johnston for the Knights. Josh Hodgson, parallel for the Eels. Cody Walker, Indigenous All-Stars. Jermaine Hopgood, Indigenous All-Stars. Hey! Something different. Our first one for the breaks. Number 22. Selwyn Cobbo Redemption. All patch. Congratulations, whoever's got Broncos. I can't remember. Who we got? Riley Waterfall, congratulations. Nice hit. Selwyn Cobbo, parallel for the Broncos. Straight back for a moment. Let it shine. New recruit, Oregon Kafusi for the Sharks. And last packet for box number 3. Ruby Mojo, Marata Nakor for the Warriors, number 33. And Nick Meaney, parallel for the Storm. Box number 4. Scott Drinkwater, parallel for the Cowboys. Jermaine Hopgood, new recruit for the Eels. Maori All-Stars, Joseph Tapine. Isaiah Yeo, parallel for Panthers. Indigenous All-Stars, Jada Taylor. JT and the Cowboys. Tom Gilbert, parallel for the Dolphins. White League Sensations, number 63, Jaden Sewer for the Dragons. Tohu Harris, parallel for the Warriors. Tarek Sims, new recruit for Storm. White Young Guns, Joseph Suwali for the Roosters, number 144. Tolator Koala, parallel for Manly. New recruit, Kieran Foran for Titans. Clutch Kings, Sam Walker for the Roosters. Dalian, Jeremiah Nanai for the Cowboys. Dragons, parallel checklist. Kira Dibb, Indigenous All-Stars. Ben Hunt, Clutch Kings for Dragons. World Cup champions, Shannon Mato. Alex Johnston, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Clutch Kings, Mitchell Moses for the Eels. Matt Burton, parallel for the Bulldogs. Jerry Marshall King, new recruit for the Dolphins. Dally M, Jesse Southwell for the Knights. Sharks parallel checklist. New recruit Danny Levi for the Raiders. Hayes Perham, Maori All-Stars. Jerome Luai, Ruby Mojo, number 22. Dane Gagai, parallel for the Knights. New recruit, James Tamo for the Cowboys. 2 packs left for box number 4. World Cup champions, Cam Munster. Joseph Tapine, parallel for the Raiders. Club champions with 192 club games. Number 64, Corey Oates for the Broncos. David Clemmer, parallel for the Tigers. And that's the end of box number 4. Clutch Kings, Nico Hines for the Sharks. We have a patch, number 66 for the Broncos, Selwyn Cobbo. Daly Cherry Evans, parallel for Manly. Marcus Sivo, parallel for the Eels. New recruit Cooper Johns for Manly. New recruit Zach Hosking for Panthers. Parallel Ezra Mam for the Broncos. Jamie Chapman, Indigenous All-Stars. JT and the Maroons. Christian Welsh, parallel for Storm. Dally M, Isabel Kelly for the Roosters. Victor Radley, parallel for the Roosters. Brendan Smith, new recruit for the Roosters. Young Guns, Jacob Carraz for the Bulldogs. Alexander Brinson, parallel for the Titans. Shanae Power, Indigenous All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Luke Brooks for the Tigers. Clutch Kings, Ryan Pappenhausen for Storm. Liam Martin, parallel for Panthers. World Cup champions, Caitlin Johnston. Raiders, parallel checklist. New recruit, Reece Walsh for Broncos. New recruit, Afsai Coruscant for Tigers. Dally M, Joseph Tapine for the Raiders. Mitchell Barnett, parallel for the Warriors. World Cup champions, Liam Martin. Sean O'Sullivan, parallel for Dolphins. Maori All-Stars, Zach Docker-Clay. Ruby Mojo, Jerome Hughes, number 31. Jack Bird, parallel for the Dragons. New recruit, Valami Kickout for the Bulldogs. Maori All-Stars, Jordan Ricky. Sapphire Mojo, Sam Verrills, number 13. And Jason Tololo, parallel for the Cowboys. Finish off the box. Alright, let me get a quick drink. Alright, box number 6, let's go. William Kennedy, parallel for the Sharks. New recruit, Jacob Little for the Dragons. Daniel Atkinson, new recruit for the Sharks. Jaden Brayley, parallel for the Knights. Bobby Law, Indigenous All-Stars. JT and the Kangaroos. Apasai Coruscant, parallel for Tigers. Addo Carr, World Cup champions. Eliza Katoa, parallel for Storm. New recruit, Jackson Hastings for the Knights. White Young Guns, Fanua Pole for the Tigers. Oh, number 1. Nice, nice. Reid Marnie, parallel for the Bulldogs. Jordan Ravena, Maori All-Stars. Adam Reynolds, Clutch Kings for the Broncos. Alexander Brimson, Clutch Kings for the Titans. Broncos parallel checklist. Clutch Kings, Dylan Edwards for the Panthers. Daniel Saluka Fafita for the Rabbitohs. World Cup champions, Taryn Aiken. Jeremy Marshall King, parallel for the Dolphins. Eliza Katoa, new recruit for Storm. Emerald Mojo, Victor Radley for the Roosters, number 3. Junior Paulo, parallel for the Eels. Dally M, Olivia Koenig for the Roosters. Molly Olaka'atu, parallel for Manly. James Fisher-Harris, Maori All-Stars. Indigenous All-Stars, Talai Fuamono. Corey Oates, Ruby Mojo for the Broncos, number 25. Lindsay Collins, parallel for the Roosters. Black Young Guns, Christian Mapalangi for the Knights, number 92. Big Tino, parallel for the Titans. New recruit, Chance Nico Klokstad for the Warriors. And last packet for box number 6. Dally M, Taryn Aiken for the Broncos. And Latrell Mitchell, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Let's go. Five boxes left to go. 4 for the case and 1 priority box. 5, sorry. Yeah, that's what I said. 5 all up. 4 for the case, 1 priority box. Black Young Gun, Jesse Colquhoun for the Sharks, number 68. Daniel Tupou, parallel for the Roosters. New recruit, Danny Levi for the Raiders. Clutch Kings, Valentine Holmes for the Cowboys. Dally M, Jeremiah Nanai for the Cowboys. Ruben Garrick, parallel for Manly. World Cup champions, Shaylee Bent. Paloma Kickout, parallel for Bulldogs. Tarek Sims, new recruit for Storm. Ruby Mojo's Max King for the Bulldogs, number 18. Dolphins parallel checklist. Maori All-Stars, Corey Herrera-Nera. Mitchell Moses, Clutch Kings for the Eels. Regan Campbell-Gillard, parallel for the Eels. Ben Lovett, new recruit for the Rabbitohs. Racine McGregor, Dally M for Roosters. Sebastian Chris, parallel for the Raiders. Zach Lomax, parallel for the Dragons. Talia Fuamono, Indigenous All-Stars. Kieran Foran, new recruits for the Titans. Clutch Kings, Sam Walker for Roosters. Reece Robson, parallel for the Cowboys. New recruit, Jermaine Hopgood for the Eels. Pink Diamond for the Sharks, number 52. Sean Johnson, parallel for the Warriors. Patrick Carrigan, World Cup champions. Dylan Edwards, parallel for the Panthers. White Young Guns, Jaden Sullivan for the Roosters. Dragons. 156. Harry Grant, parallel for Storm. Maori All-Stars, James Fisher-Harris. New recruit, Oregon Kafusi for the Sharks. 2 packets left for box number 7. Maroons in the Master Series. Kurt Capewell, parallel for Broncos. Indigenous All-Stars, Jasmine Peters. Alright, there's another one. Excuse me for 2 moments. Oh, it's starting to get a bit warm. It was like that yesterday, a bit cool in the morning, and then by the afternoon I was starting to sweat over here. Looks like there's a nice breeze out there. No try. Don't know who, but it was a no try. Latrell Mitchell, Indigenous All-Stars. Reece Walsh, new recruit for the Broncos. Marata Nicole, parallel for the Warriors. Maori All-Stars, Maya Hill Moana. Excuse me. Ruby Mojo, Lachlan Miller for the Knights, number 25. Dave Fafita, parallel for the Titans. JT for the Bulldogs, or in the Bulldogs. Mikhail Ravaloa, parallel for the Dragons. New recruit, Valami Kickout for the Bulldogs. White Young Guns, Ronald Volkman for the Warriors, number 18. Jeremiah Nanai, parallel for the Cowboys. Chance Nicole Clockstad, new recruit for the Warriors. Luke Brooks, Clutch Kings for the Tigers. Josh Papali, parallel for the Raiders. LEM, Isabel Kelly for the Roosters. Josh Adokar, parallel for the Bulldogs. White League Sensations, Payne Huss for the Broncos, number 14. Cody Walker, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Alexander Brimson, Clutch Kings for the Titans. Shannon Mato, Maori All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Adam Reynolds for the Broncos. Brighton Nakora, parallel for the Sharks. World Cup champions, Keely Davis. Payne Haas, parallel for the Broncos. New recruits, Jacob Little for the Dragons. So Raiders. Ben Hunt, World Cup champions. Jackson Hastings, parallel for the Knights. New recruit, Daniel Atkinson for the Sharks. Tyrell Sloan, Indigenous All-Stars. Black Diamond, James Tedesco for the Roosters. Number 1. Tigers parallel checklist. New recruit, Jackson Hastings for the Knights. LAM, Alex Johnston for the Rabbitohs. And Xavier Coates parallel for Storm. And that finishes off another box. Box number 8. Let's go, box number 9. Keely Davis, Dally M for the Dragons. Brian Totter, parallel for Panthers. Clutch Kings, Dylan Edwards for the Panthers. Jack Whiten, Indigenous All-Stars. Hammerfido, parallel for the Dolphins. New recruit, Eliza Katoa for the Storm. Sapphire Mojo, Christian Welsh for Storm. Lachlan Croker, parallel for Manly. Jasmine Strange, Maori All-Stars. JT for the Cowboys. James Tedesco, parallel for the Roosters. Jacob Carraz, parallel for the Bulldogs. Now, you know what? Let me refresh that. Daniel Saluka for Feta, new recruit for the Rabbitohs. Oh, it is the right one. No, it wasn't. There we go. Young Guns, Will Warbrick, number 44 for the Storm. Eels parallel checklist. New recruit Josh Hodgson for the Eels. New recruit Pasami Solo for the Raiders. Ruby Mojo Roosters checklist, number 31. Hudson Young parallel for the Raiders. Clutch Kings Joseph Tapine for the Raiders. Maori All-Stars, Amy Turner. Clutch Kings, Sean Johnson for the Warriors. Dylan Walker, parallel for the Warriors. World Cup champions, Lauren Brown. Jacob Saifiti, parallel for the Knights. Sam Verrills, new recruit for the Titans. New recruit Jack Gazuski for the Cowboys. World Cup champions Big Tino. Jaden Sewer, parallel for the Dragons. Selwyn Cobbo, Indigenous All-Stars. Black League sensation, number 7, Tavita Tola for the Rabbitohs. Cowboys parallel checklist. Racine McGregor, Dally M for the Roosters. And David Nofaluma, parallel for the Tigers. And that was box number 9. One more box from the case. And the priority box left to go. New recruit Jack Gazuski for the Cowboys. Clutch Kings Sean Johnson for the Warriors. Parallel Adam Fanua-Blake for the Warriors. Sam Verrills, new recruit for the Titans. World Cup champions, Nathan Cleary. Joe Offengawi, parallel for the Tigers. Moses Sulai, parallel for the Dragons. Indigenous All-Stars, Quincy JT and the Cowboys. Chad Townsend, parallel for the Cowboys. Brighton Nakora, Maori All-Stars. Josh Hodgson, new recruits for the Eels. Tom Chester, Young Guns for the Cowboys. Jerome Luai, parallel for Panthers. Clutch Kings, Anthony Milford for the Dolphins. New recruit, Hamafito for the Dolphins. World Cup champions, Samantha Bremer. Jerome Hughes, parallel for the Storm. Jackson Paulo, new recruit for the Roosters. Pretty. Number 8, Dylan Brown, Team Elite Sensation. Matt Moylan, parallel for the Sharks. Dally M, Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. Milwaukee Fotowaka, parallel for the Titans. Jasmine Peters, Indigenous All-Stars. Maori All-Stars, Corey Herrera-Nera. Ruby Mojo, Eels Checklist, number 15. We did get the ball patch early on as well. Eels Parallel Checklist. Rabbitohs Parallel Checklist to make it better. Too busy trying to Clutch Kings, Joseph Tapine for the Raiders. Lachlan Miller, parallel for the Knights. Jake Averillo, Sapphire Mojo for the Bulldogs, number 7. Raymond Fatala Mariner, parallel for the Bulldogs. Last 2 packs for the case. Priority box still to come. Pasami Solo. New recruits for the Raiders. Dally M, Valami Kickout for the Panthers. Jamal Fogarty, parallel for the Raiders. And that is the end of the case. 1 box to go. New recruit, Jackson Paulo for the Roosters. Dally M, Joseph Tapine for the Raiders, number 28. Oh, get open. Number 28 on that one. Ronaldo Mulatalo for the Sharks. Another Dally M, Keely Joseph for the Roosters, number 23. Blake Laurie, parallel for the Dragons. Clutch Kings, Joseph Tapine for the Raiders. Valentine Holmes, parallel for the Cowboys. Well, Cowboys no number ditch yet. Random team case break. Neither's Manly. What's going on? Hammerfido, new recruits for the Dolphins. Corey Pay, White Young Guns for the Broncos, number 17. Manly Parallel Checklist. Club Champion, number 23. Raymond Faitala Mariner for the Bulldogs. Nathan Cleary, parallel for Panthers. Indigenous All-Stars, Quincy Dodd. JT Master Series, Jermaine Ozako for the Dolphins. Jordan Ravana, Maori All-Stars. Jack Gazuski for the Cowboys. Oh, black. Number 8, James Fisher-Harris for the Panthers. Black League sensation. I had to double check. I haven't seen a Panthers LST yet, so I don't know if it's got any colour to it. I wouldn't have. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Much appreciated, Brian. Daniel Saifiti, parallel for the Knights. Tyrone Peachy, new recruit for the Panthers. Jackson Hastings, Clutch Kings for the Knights. Victor Bradley, Ruby Mojo for the Roosters, number 26. Roosters are pretty stacked. Dane Laurie, parallel for the Tigers. Indigenous All-Stars, Bobby Law. Jack Whiten, World Cup champions, number 31. Lachlan Elias, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Clutch Kings, Anthony Milford for the Dolphins. Bulldogs parallel checklist. Kelman Talagi, new recruit for Manly. Oh, we didn't get the World Cup champions teams in this one. Samoa Matofa, World Cup champions, number 21. Put that there for now. Elliot Whitehead, parallel for the Raiders. New recruit, Isaiah Papali'i for the Tigers. 2 packets left. Brighton Nakora. And a Sapphire Mojo, number 12, Jerome Hughes for the Storm. Alright, so being the random team, Chance, Nico, Cockstad, parallel for the Warriors. Being a random team, any team that did not get a numbered hit does receive a $50 gift card. So I will confirm which teams have that while I'm doing the pictures and fix up those gift cards for any spots. I do believe we might have a couple. First one that we even had a team without a number here. So yeah, a bit unlucky. But we have our JT Master Series cards. Well, that we randomise as one lot. So we'll get that done. We'll switch over. Everyone's in there ready to go. Number 1. Number 2. And lucky last, number 3. Jason with the Roosters taking home the Master Series cards. Alright guys, That's it. That's all. Hope you had a ball, and don't forget to check out any new breaks listed. We'll see you again tomorrow.